inspirations of this song. On road down, I can be who I am. On road down, I can be me. On aisle road down, finds people in a jungle, one who I know to judge you. They're just like you on road down. Coxon Hole, French Harbor, Sandy Bay, Pensacola, Flowers Bay, West End, Punta Gorda, Milton Bight, Palmetto, Ohio, West Bay. Nobody judge you, they just love you on road time. Our tribe is international, we are part of a global village, unity and diversity. Pachamama, our university. Punta Blanca, Jonesville, Anthony's Key, Port Royal, Dixon Cove, Gravel Bay, Poway, Tilly, Bight, Diamond Rock, Hawaii. No one judge you, they just love you on road time. Our tribe is international, we are part of a global village, unity and diversity. Pachamama, our university. Crawfish Rock, Big Bite, Cactus, Sparrow, Gold Bridge, Mullow, Mangrove, Calabash, Bite, on Port Royal, Willie Warren, Half Moon Bay, Brick Bay, Cafe. Nobody judge you, they just love you on road time. Nobody judge you, they just love you on road time. Nobody judge you, they just love you on road time. Thanks so much, you guys.
Me again. So, the last letter.
Patty?
Okay, guys, listen up. So the last letter had a postscript at the end of it. It involves drinking, so listen up. This is the continuation of the letter from Jay's friends in Winnipeg. So, in honor of your old friend and your family in Roatan, we raise a glass of Crown Royal and Coke, or just Crown, and say thank you for being a friend. We are not saying goodbye. We're saying see you later, old friend. Save us a seat at your table. And to Murray, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for always being there with and for Jay, helping him realize his dream of living in paradise and taking care of him. He often spoke of you with me, and it was evident to me not only did he have the utmost respect for you, but that he loved you very much. All our love, Jay, your eternal friends, Dwayne, the Noof, Ryan, Jim, and Howard. The last letter I have is from Jay's sister, Carrie. Words cannot express our heartfelt thanks and appreciation for the enormous outpouring in love and admiration for our brother and our mother's son, Jay, since his passing November 20th. The last 6 years of his life were spent with so many of you that are here today. It seems he had such a playful, meaningful, and incredible impact of some kind on each of you, in a way that was so about who Jay was to all of you. It is with such sadness that we heard of his sudden passing from a friend whom Jay thought of as a brother, Murray. We know of the lengthy history between these two brothers, and we want Murray to know that we are deeply indebted to him for the love, kindness, caring, concern, and compassion he has always showed Jay. Murray, we love you as a brother for this. Family is not always blood. It is the people in your life who want you in theirs. The ones who accept you for who you are. The ones who would do anything to see you smile, and the ones who love you no matter what. In this way, you are all Jay's family in every sense of the word. Jay will be missed dearly by all of us here in Canada, especially his mother, Pat, who lives in Prince George, British Columbia. His only nephew, Sam, his only niece, Katie, his grandma, Amy, his two sisters, Carrie and Kim, and the countless other family members whose lives he touched. You honor his memory today in the place he loved so much, with the family and friends he impacted so greatly. Thank you so much for filling the last several years of Jay's life with love, caring, and joy. May you find comfort together and strength in knowing that the life you celebrate today, our son, brother, uncle, and friend, is now flying with angels. Much love and deepest gratitude, Pat, Carrie, Kim, Sam, Katie, Amy, and all of us here in Canada.
Man, you got through that. I don't see how you got through that.
Would anyone else like to come up and share an anecdote or a little story about Jay? It would be a great time right now. Did you want to say anything, Myrn?
Not at this point.
Okay. Anyone else? Feel free. I know. Okay, here comes. Okay, we're going to Christine and then here.
I just maybe. Oh, okay.
Okay, I feel like it's inappropriate, but so I used to work at the Vintage Pro, and Jay used to frequent the restaurant at the end of our night every night. He was also the guy that fixed all of our things at the end of the night, whether it be power, whether it be fans, whether it be lights. And on this particular day, he came into the restaurant. Because we have the light system that are like the track lighting system. So when, you put a light on, they don't always work. He came in, he was going to fix everything. We also have fans in the restaurant that were very sharp at the end. Needless to say, he stood up on a bar stool going to fix the track lighting. Wouldn't you know, the fans were still on. I'm pretty sure he almost sliced his ear off. But knowing Jay, he would not let anybody look at it. He tied a bandana around his head, continued working, knowing full well that he probably should have gone to see someone, because I'm sure that he probably needed a stitch or two. Jay was one of the best and funnest people I've known. He would work no matter what. And you know what? He would take slicing his ear off. He will finish the job just because, and never complained once about it. So here's to Jay. I miss him so much. We weren't close, but you know what? He was one of the best friends that I could ever say that I knew.
Here, here.
Just real quick, I wanted to say that I think Jay would be really not happy with us if we let free food go to waste. So there's food in the back. Everybody go help yourself, crown, whatever you guys want. And whoever wants to come up next and talk. Thank you.
All right, I have a J story. There's a phrase going around West Bay called "in the J," and I want to talk about where that came from. The coffee shop, now Java Vine, was before that was Cool Beans, and my daughter Myra and her husband Tom ran it for about a year and a half. And Jay, of course, was a regular there as he was just until a couple days ago. But he always had a tab going, and he was always in the red. And my daughter, Myra, being the strong personality, was always yelling, "Jay, pay your money. Come on, Jay, pay up." And pretty soon, it was like, in the J. That means he was in the red. And that term actually pertains to anybody who had a tab there that got in the red. And Dan Taylor was in the J. And I think Chaz probably still is. So there were a lot of people in the J. Okay, I have another quick story too. During that time, I had just gone through a separation with my partner Nancy. And I was like the Antichrist. And yeah, I still am for some. and so when I first met Jay, he was sitting at the table and he had all these bad stories about me. And of course, none of them were true. But I can remember he thought I was an okay guy because when I ordered a drink, it was just rum over ice. He goes, that guy can't be all bad. So I encourage anybody to come down here with another story about Jay. We all loved him very much. Okay.